Soon as y'all come in the building, we must pray at all times, and we must constantly meditate. You know, and we have to keep these important things in the forefront. We got to keep it all in the forefront. We cannot let them try to brainwash us. We cannot let them try to paint the narrative to switch what we know. Shout out to Stacy Burler in the building, Awful Warner, Sharon, OG in the building, Slim Jim, Aaron in the building. Where is Wendy Williams? Is that the real Wendy Williams? Or has she been cloned like Tyrone? Is Wendy Williams still alive? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Wendy Williams had got unalived. I almost forgot about you, Wendy, but I'm not going to let you be alone at this time when we still do not know whether that's the real Wendy Williams or if that's a fake Wendy Williams. Because we know Wendy was going to speak out. Wendy had so much to tell us, and look how fast they silenced her during survival. All of this sick, demonic information that's been coming out, and Wendy Williams was literally
brought to you by Apple Card.
First to expose all of this stuff. Last I heard, Wendy Williams was alive. And you know what, Seeker of the Truth? You might be right. But what I want to go with, guys, is that the real Wendy Williams? That's my whole thing. Or was she unalived? Or was she silenced? Because I don't know. So I don't know if Wendy Williams is still alive. I don't know if she got unalived, pure survival. But what I do know is Wendy Williams, they literally shut her up. Soon as she was about to start telling, now they say Wendy Williams got dementia. She looks like she's 10,000 years old. What happened to the younger looking Wendy Williams? You know what I mean? Like, how did her show and everything just end like that? And then she has dementia and she can't speak for herself. She can't walk for herself. She can't talk for herself. And I feel bad because I ain't spoke up for Wendy in a minute. And do y'all remember when Diddy Glover came on Wendy Williams' show and scared her? He told Wendy Williams, yeah, I met your son backstage. And you can look at how scared Wendy Williams was when Diddy Glover pretty much made a threat and let her know, I know your son. You know what I'm saying? So they were making threats at her.
As the mother of a now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
He's a great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you see how she paused right here? Do you see how Wendy got so scared when Diddy Glover said, I met your son backstage? Pure survival. He was so wonderful. When you know that you're telling this man's business, when she was about to break the whole Illuminati code, you know what I'm saying, and break the machine, Diddy made sure he met her son and told her, yeah, I met your son backstage. That was not him trying to be nice. That was him trying to silence her. Look at how she react when Diddy says it.
You represent a lot. As the mother of a now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
He's a great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You represent a lot.
You see how she was out of breath? Wendy Williams was out of breath. You got to understand, Wendy was telling the secrets first. Shout out to Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, and Gene Deal's clip-on kneecaps. Gene Deal said that Wendy is about to expose everything before she just mysteriously got dementia.
We were on our way to the island of women. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. When he grabbed his trunk to pull them down, some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like he was gay porn or something like that.
You see that? Wendy Williams was about to release some LBG porn that allegedly had Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, all of them, in this alleged gay porn. Gene Deal's kneecaps just said it.
We were on our way to the island of women. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. When he grabbed his trunk to pull them down, some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like he was gay porn or something like that. And she was going to put it out. So
y'all hear that? Wendy Williams was going to put this out first. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Wendy Williams got silenced. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think that Diddy and them had something to do with Wendy Williams getting silenced. It makes no sense. Smash that like button. The moment that she was about to put this out, then she just crashed out.
Stopped her from putting it out. We were in California at the time. He was shooting the layout for the Rolling Stone and Billboard. We had the white suit on. What happened was that Wendy had somehow shown people that email. You hear me? Puff told Hot 97 if they didn't get rid of her before he got back in New York, that they was not going to get any music from any of his friends, any of the record labels executives that was cool with him. Everybody was going to boycott their station. We was out.
You hear this? Diddy Glover told everybody, if you work with Wendy Williams, you're going to get boycotted. We're going to shut down all of your radio stations. You're not going to get no music. You're not going to get nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you look back at all of these receipts, it leads up to the situation that Wendy Williams is in right now. You know what I'm saying? It just makes all the sense. And Gene Deal said that they tried to silence her.
What people don't understand about Puff is this. He held the entertainment grip, especially for the people who was his former artists, in a chokehold. If you didn't do what he say do, if he didn't like you, you would never ever work for Bad Boy or anybody in the entertainment business again. He did it to Kirk Burroughs. You understand? He did it to Wendy Williams. He did it to a lot of people, bruh. What people don't understand about Puff is this. He held the entertainment grip, especially for the people who was his former artists.
Do you see how much power Diddy Glover had? Do you know how much power Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle has? And Beyonce's halitosis? They can get you canceled. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't believe that that's the real Wendy Williams. I'm serious. I think she been cloned. Something happened. You know what I'm saying? Show when she dressed like she was Statue of Liberty and fell out on TV. Wow. See, it's so much stuff. I didn't even know about that.
What people don't understand about Puff is this. He held the entertainment grip, especially for the people who was his former artists, in a chokehold. If you didn't do what he say do, if he didn't like you, you would never ever work for Bad Boy or anybody in the entertainment business again. He did it to Kirk Burroughs. You understand? He did it to Wendy Williams. He did it to a lot of people, bruh. What people don't understand about Puff is this. He held the entertainment grip, especially for the people who was his former artists, in a chokehold.
In a freak-off chokehold, ladies and gentlemen. So if you didn't follow what Diddy Glover wanted you to follow, it was over for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Jay-Z out here doing an interview trying to paint the narrative to switch it up, talking about, yeah, we're going to be fighting back. Nobody believed that interview with Jay-Z at all. He didn't answer not one question that we wanted to know. Not one.
Last week, you had Beyonce mama out here selling bad gumbo, and now Jay-Z done popped out for an interview with GQ. But why? What's the reason? Is it promotion for his concert he's doing at Yankee Stadium this summer? Or is it in light of what happened to Diddy and the allegations that were hurled at him last year?
Now, put a one in the chat if y'all think that Jay-Z is doing this interview. He put this interview out to try to cover up everything that, and switch the narrative. Put a two in the chat if y'all think Jay-Z was just doing this interview, just being a nice guy and a great, parent and all this type of shit, when he ain't even say nothing about Ramir, nothing about your alleged biological son. You didn't mention not one thing in that interview. We've been waiting to find out. Are you going to take that paternity test, sir? You never mentioned that one time.
Last week, you had Beyonce mama out here selling bad gumbo, and now Jay-Z done popped out for an interview with GQ. But why? What's the reason? Is it promotion for his concert he's doing at Yankee Stadium this summer? Or is it in light of what happened to Diddy and the allegations that were hurled at him last year? Let's break it down. Last week, you had...
That's why I'm not buying nothing that this man was talking about in this interview at all.
This morning, rap titan Jay-Z speaking out about the 2024 sexual assault lawsuit filed against him.
It was hard, really hard. I was like heartbroken.
In a rare sit-down with GQ, the 56-year-old mogul, whose real name is Sean Carter, addressing the now-withdrawn civil lawsuit from a Jane Doe alleging that he and fellow rapper Sean Diddy Combs drugged and raped her at a 2000 VMAs after-party when she was just 13.
Now, put a one in the chat if y'all think that Jay-Z is just as guilty as Diddy. Put a two in the chat if y'all don't think that Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle is as guilty as Diddy Glover. Because you got some people that looked at the interview and feel like, no, we're picking on Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z said he's heartbroken, that we've betrayed him. We turned our backs on him and his hairstyle. But Jay-Z, you turned your back on us when you came out with this hairstyle. Pure Bible, what happened to the Nerf football head hairstyle you used to have? This is what you got from Basquiat. 50 Cent said you stole his whole goddamn hairstyle. Jay-Z, you look like the Predator. You know what I'm talking about? But this is what they're doing, guys. Wendy Williams, like I said, was saying a whole bunch of stuff. And you remember what Flex said. Jay-Z watches us from fake pages and he don't like people speaking out. You know what I'm saying? And that was what Wendy Williams was doing. We would have been got a documentary. We would have been got all of this stuff if Wendy Williams didn't get silenced. Smash that like button, guys. We got 1,000 people in the building.
He's going to slowly but surely start to release information to you all that some of us have been trying to tell you for years. Jay-Z being attacked in the elevator by Beyonce's sister Solange. It's leading on all the newscasts. Of course, it's a hot topic here, but it's amazing how the world is let go.
Ready to clutch your pearls, honey, because the dark, twisted, deeply terrifying curtain of the music industry is finally being ripped wide open, and the skeletons tumbling out belong to none other than the ultimate power couple themselves, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Yes, Beyonce and Jay-Z, the untouchable deities of pop culture.
To manipulate the media for the purpose of ticket sales and money, which is not right. But anyway.
And you heard what she said? Wendy Williams said that Jay-Z and Beyonce would manipulate the media, okay? She was saying this before anybody else, that they would manipulate the media. And then Jay-Z is out doing this interview right now, trying to manipulate us right in front of our face. Pills of Bible. Shout out to the lounge. Beautiful, just coming in the building. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is Wendy Williams still alive? Or, matter of fact, is Wendy Williams still alive? put a 1 in the chat. If Wendy Williams been cloned, put a 2 in the chat. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all think that Wendy Williams was unalived. Because it's very crazy because Wendy was so outspoken, guys. I just feel like if Wendy Williams is still alive, she would be talking. Wendy Williams was like the Tupac of podcasting. Pure survival. That's why I feel like that. Look, she put a 4. Tupac is like Wendy Williams was like the Tupac of the podcasting, you know what I'm saying, TV show or whatever her shit was, network. Wendy Williams couldn't keep her mouth shut. Imagine all of this stuff with Epstein, everything that came out that she's been trying to tell us. Think about if Wendy Williams still was alive right now, what Wendy Williams want to say, what she would want to tell us right now. They made sure that this woman was not going to be able to speak. And I'm not laughing. I think it's terrible. Smash that like button for Wendy Williams. But Wendy was already telling us what they was doing.
Yes, Beyonce and Jay-Z, the untouchable deities of pop culture,
Manipulate the media for the purpose of ticket sales and money, which is not right. But anyway, Beyonce's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away.
are currently sitting
Wow. Even she just said Beyonce faked her pregnancy. This is what Wendy Williams said, that Beyonce faked her pregnancy. And y'all remember she came out with the fake baby bump? When Wendy Williams put out the fake baby bump, she said that Beyonce tried to make a fake AI baby just so Jay-Z could stay away from his mistress. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all seen the fake baby bump that Beyonce had. Wendy Williams was the one saying all of this shit first. Pure survival. And Epstein is in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Epstein is still in the chat. Everybody smash that like button. There's an Epstein in the chat. The man is still alive. Pure survival. Epstein, where are you? Where did they hide you at, dude? Epstein, can you tell me where Stedman is at? Because we know Oprah Winfrey got rid of Stedman. Pure survival. Epstein, where is Stedman? Oh my God, where is Waldo Epstein? Where is Nemo? We can't find none of these people, Pure survival, dealing with these motherfuckers right here. We can't even find Nemo. They probably clapped Nemo's cheeks.
Ticket sales and money, which is not right. But anyway, Beyonce's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away.
are currently sitting on a crumbling throne of secrets, so explosive, so unbelievably toxic, that they could shatter the foundation of Hollywood forever. We are not just talking about petty little rumors today. We are actively exposing the alleged ruthless puppet masters of the entire entertainment.
Look at these two. Look how happy they was together. Pure survival. Look at Jay-Z and them daggone, them Nemo lips. Jay-Z got the Finding Nemo lips. I'm not gonna lie. See, this is before he grew that hairstyle. Jay-Z, I always thought, of course, we always thought he kind of looked like he could be the brother of a camel. He could be the brother of a camel. But I also thought that Jay-Z looked like a fish. I'm talking about a fish. You know how big them fish lips be, Pure survival. And look at Diddy Glover. He's so excited to look at them lips. Diddy's like, oh, I'm gonna palm them tasty cakes tonight, and I'm gonna give you a plant a wet one on those lips. I'm gonna plant a wet one on them lips. Jay-Z broke up with him as soon as Diddy was about to go to jail. He said, look, it's over. Pure survival. Don't touch my tasty cakes again. Do not try to glaze this donut no more. Wendy knew all of this, guys. Smash that like button.
World, because
Beyonce has been accused of copying before. This is not the first time. Remember the Countdown music video? She was accused of stealing that also. The Single Ladies Dance, she was accusing that. And one of her Lemonade music videos, she's been accused of stealing also.
And you see that? Wendy Williams was very vocal. She was very vocal. There's no reason why she's out here looking like a great-great-great-great-grandmom. They got Wendy Williams looking like a great-great-great-great-grandmom. And y'all expect me to believe that that's the real Wendy Williams, Pure survival? You know what I mean? They put her in the nut house. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, they put you in the hospital. They put you in the nut house. They say that you crazy. They do all these different things. She said that Beyonce stole single ladies' dance moves, all of that stuff. These are things that you're not allowed to unveil. So not only did she know these alleged Epstein secrets, she also knew about music that was being stolen, artists that was being gagged. Come on, man. They silenced this woman. Smash that like button, guys.
Entire entertainment world because
Beyonce has been accused of copying before. This is not the first time. Remember the Countdown music video? She was accused of stealing that also. The Single Ladies Dance, she was accusing that. And one of her Lemonade music videos, she's been accused of stealing also.
let me tell you, the tea is absolutely scalding. And just when you thought the Carters had buried all their bodies deep enough, the undisputed queen of daytime television herself, Wendy Williams, has allegedly burst back onto the scene from the shadows.
In his relationship with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now I'm going to need my co-host to please be quiet. Suzanne, stop with your oohs and ahs. Okay.
She looked totally different, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that this is the real Wendy Williams. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all believe the Wendy Williams that they're telling us that have dementia, that's telling us that she don't know her left from her right, is the real Wendy Williams. Because she went from this to that quickly. Like very, very quickly. You know what I mean? Like I didn't care back in the day. Some people said that Wendy looked it like RuPaul. I thought that was funny, pure survival. She did look like she could be RuPaul's like sister. You know what I'm saying? But Wendy Williams didn't look like the hell she looked today. You know what I mean? This is what happens to you in the industry, man. It's bad. Smash that like button, guys. We got 1,500 people. She even knew what was going on between Kanye West and Beyonce and Jay-Z. She was going to put that out there before Kanye West told us that he gave his cousin head. Pure survival. If he gave his cousin head, you don't think that he you know what I mean, went down and made Jay-Z and Diddy's wiener disappear? If he gave his own cousin head?
From the shadows.
In his relationship with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now I'm going to need my co-host to please be quiet. Suzanne, stop with your oohs and ahs. Okay. We're gonna have subtitles in case somebody peeps up and pipes up, but just understand what he's saying and then at the end recognize the sound of a.
She is taking absolutely zero prisoners. Wendy is reportedly dragging Beyonce and Jay-Z right into the dark, suffocating center of the most horrifying scandal of the modern century, explicitly linking their multi-billion-dollar empire to the horrific whispers surrounding the Jeffrey Epstein nightmare. And if you think that's bad...
And look at that. How... Look at this. Look at the dungeon.
Scandal of the modern century, explicitly linking their multi-billion-dollar...
Now, guys... Do y'all think, I'm going to let y'all tell me, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Jay-Z and Beyonce was having like a freak off dungeon at their mansion. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think that they had the freak off dungeon themselves. Because I heard that they all have a dungeon. Like they all have a dungeon. They just Epstein, I guess at Epstein's island, his dungeon it hits different. Like, that's where they allegedly eat the children. I don't know if they were eating children like barbecue wings at Beyonce and Jay-Z's dungeon. But in those mansions, look, imagine how much stuff they could have had going on in these places. And we just finding out about these dark secrets. But Wendy Williams been knew about this. Smash that like button. That's how you know it's been going on for a long time. Wendy come from the 90s exposing this kind of behavior.
He is reportedly dragging Beyonce and Jay-Z right into the dark, suffocating center of the most horrifying scandal of the modern century, explicitly linking their multi-billion-dollar empire to the horrific whispers surrounding the Jeffrey Epstein nightmare. And if you think that's bad...
As who's jealous of Adele. Beyonce.
Wow, I didn't even know that. And you see that? Look, they all probably eating poor children. Wow, right, sweetheart. All of them, breath probably smell like children. Babies, diapers, all types of stuff. Wendy Williams said that Beyonce was jealous of Odell. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Beyonce was jealous of Odell. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think that Beyonce was jealous of Odell. I never heard that. To me, they are two different kind of artists. Pure survival. And it's enough money in the world for everyone. It's enough fans in the world. You can like Beyonce and like Odell at the same time. Why do y'all gotta be the only top artists in the world? Just like, what's that other girl that sometimes love goes around and it knocks you down? Like they silenced her too. I forget her name, but it's like Beyonce has to be the top one. Like when they got two different styles, we all can. That's crazy. Like Jay-Z got to be the top guy and she got to be the top girl, and allegedly they'll do whatever they can to stop you from being on top. This is allegedly Jay-Z. This is allegedly Beyonce. But Wendy's been saying this for a long time. Yes, Carrie Hilson.
Whispers surrounding the Jeffrey Epstein nightmare. And if you think that's bad,
Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce. I do, in my mind, believe that Beyonce is very controlling regarding her image. Like, very controlling.
you need to sit down right now because breaking news just hit the streets that Beyonce's actual legal name has allegedly surfaced in freshly unsealed Epstein-related documents. A bombshell so massive, so incredibly damning.
What is that? Is that a baby bump? I don't know. That's a couple.
Oh, wow. That's when she called out the baby bump. The fake baby bump.
Related documents. A bombshell so massive, so incredibly damning.
What is that?
Now, guys, smash that like button if y'all think that this is a fake baby bump. I need everybody. We got 1,600 people out here. Beyonce came on this daggone stage with a fake baby bump, and Wendy Williams called it out before anybody. Nobody else said nothing when this woman came out there and tried to sit down. How do you sit down and then the shit flat like a pancake? How do your baby, like you sit down and it gets flat like a pancake? Like you're like the baby in your stomach and you done took some Ozempic and your shit just flat down like a like a pancake. You know what I'm saying? Wendy was telling all. If you are rich and you got all of this money, why do you gotta fake a pregnancy? Does that make sense? These are billionaires. Why are they faking pregnancies and things like that? That's why I want to keep Wendy Williams' spirit alive. If she's alive or if she's not. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about Wendy right now. They're making sure that nobody's talking about Wendy. You know, this is wild.
Legal name has allegedly surfaced in freshly unsealed Epstein-related documents. A bombshell so massive, so incredibly damning.
What is that? Is that a baby bump? I don't know. What the couple found most difficult to deal with, says another source, was the fact that some of the rumors were being perpetuated by people they considered friends, like talk show host Wendy Williams. Well, first of all, I've never partied with them. I've never been to their house. I don't familiar. Like, we're not friends. The stuff left beyond.
Wow, Wendy made it clear. She said, I never partied with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I've never hung out at the freak-off dungeon with Diddy Glover and all of them. So I don't give a damn. She made it clear. I never went to the parties, but I know everything that happens over there and what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? This is wild.
And a baby bump? I don't know. What the couple found most difficult to deal with, says another source, was the fact that some of the rumors were being perpetuated by people they considered friends, like talk show host Wendy Williams. Well, first of all, I've never partied with them. I've never been to their house. I don't familiar. Like, we're not friends. The stuff left Beyonce angered beyond belief.
The internet is currently malfunctioning trying to scrub the details. But honey, we have the receipts and we are not backing down. But wait, it gets so much darker. because this sudden Epstein connection has completely resurrected a terrifying ghost from Jay-Z's shady past, the tragic, highly suspicious, and mysterious case of his alleged former mistress, Kathy White.
Now, do y'all remember this girl? Kathy White? Kathy White? This was Jay-Z's alleged ex-mistress. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember Kathy White. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't know about Kathy White. Rest in peace to her. Why do I always got to tell y'all rest in peace to somebody from the industry that knew something, that was literally about to tell something, that was about to come out with a book? You know what I'm saying? Was this Becky with the good hair? Or was Becky with the good hair a total different victim? Pure survival. You know what I mean? And rest in peace to Uncle Ron. Rest in peace to her and Uncle Ron. Wendy Williams knew all about this girl. You see what I'm saying? She knew too many secrets. It's 1,600 people in the building, guys. Smash that like button. We need 1,000 likes in the building. If you're not going to do it for me, do it for Wendy Williams. We got to keep Wendy
Has
alive.
completely resurrected a terrifying ghost from Jay-Z's shady past, the tragic, highly suspicious, and mysterious case of his alleged former mistress, Kathy White. Kathy White famously died following a sudden, unexplained aneurysm.
Winning these awards and who you think you're voting for, and I don't care what they tell you you're voting for. What Kanye is saying right now, this man is going off the reckless rail. This is his umbrella moment, and it's good for our business because he's going to slowly but surely start to release information to you all that some of us have been trying to tell you for years.
Whoa! Everybody get them likes up, get them likes up. Wendy was a beast. Wendy, we miss you. Did you hear what she just said right there before she got cloned? She said that Kanye West was going to start telling us stuff that she's been trying to tell us for years. And don't y'all remember Kanye West coming out saying that Jay-Z and Pusha T and Beyonce and all of them had secrets that they allegedly was doing some Epstein with Epstein stuff? Kanye West was first to say that part. But it's crazy that Wendy, yes, baby, wow. I didn't even know Wendy said that. That's why I see why they wanted to keep this woman quiet. She said she knew that Kanye West was about to tell. And that's exactly what Kanye started doing. He definitely got away from Jay-Z and Beyonce and started telling. Smash that like button, guys.
It's good for our business because he's going to slowly but surely start to release information to you all that some of us have been trying to tell you for years.
Wow.
But the streets are talking louder than ever. And the conspiracy theorists are screaming at the top of their lungs that Kathy wasn't just some random fling. She was allegedly the real, actual biological surrogate for Blue Ivy. Yes, you heard.
Whoa! Oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody smash that like button. We need 300 more likes. And I need your opinion on this. They saying allegedly the girl that was unalive, the alleged side piece, Kathy White, is really Blue Ivy's sperm donor? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't. That's your opinion. Like I don't know. I need y'all to tell me. Do y'all think that Kathy White is really Blue Ivy's mother? Yo, that's crazy. And Wendy knew this? Oh yeah, they was gonna silence her. This is wild.
Really start to release information to you all that some of us have been trying to tell you for years.
But the streets are talking louder than ever. And the conspiracy theorists are screaming at the top of their lungs that Kathy wasn't just some random fling. She was allegedly the real, actual biological surrogate for Blue Ivy.
Wow.
Yes, you heard me right. The rumor mill is spinning out of absolute control with.
Do you remember how long it was?
Yeah, when I met her. I mean,
Was it 5 years ago? Or was it?
I met her 10 years ago.
What did you say to yourself at that time? Wow.
That's a fantastic talent.
Jaw-dropping claims that Beyonce faked her entire pregnancy from day one.
And this is the reason why I think that allegedly it's a strong possibility that that woman that passed away mysteriously could be Blue Ivy's, you know what I'm saying, actual mother. Because why would Beyonce fake a pregnancy for? You see what I'm saying? Like, if she able to have a baby herself, what the hell you gotta pretend that you pregnant for? Pure survival. So the other girl was pregnant and she was competition. So you like, Jay-Z, look, I'm pregnant too, goddammit. I'm pregnant too. And it somehow got that girl's baby. I don't know, guys. Is we all, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's a lot of weird, creepy stuff that's been happening. You know what I'm saying? And this man to have to speak out about the Epstein stuff. What did he go run and do? He's doing a concert right now. Pure survival. And the tickets sold out. The tickets sold out. Let's remember, Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle can pay for his own tickets. That don't mean the people bought them. Jay-Z and Beyonce could buy out their own tickets, pure survival. You know what I mean? But I believe a lot of people actually bought the tickets because people want to go to the concert just to scream out crazy stuff. Pure survival. I think, like, I want to go to the concert. Baby, you want to go to the concert? So we can get content and bring it to y'all. And I'm going to be in the audience screaming, Jay-Z, Beyonce, I know y'all was on the Epstein file. You was on the Epstein file. I'll be in the goddamn crowd eating my popcorn, up there screaming all kinds of Epstein stuff. People want to go to record and troll them at them concerts. Pure survival. You think people just going because they can't wait to hear Jay-Z sing Streets is watching? Hell no. People want to record and say all kinds of wild stuff. Get content. Maybe Epstein might come out on stage with Jay-Z rapping Pure Survival. Because we still don't know if he alive or not. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, if y'all didn't do nothing to Wendy Williams, why don't you bring her out on the stage at your concert? Why don't you bring out Wendy Williams, Pure Survival? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he know he got to go up to Congress, that's why he did that interview, guys, to try to make it like he's so heartbroken. He can't believe that we would believe that he would have any dealings with minors when we saw you with Foxy Brown, Pure Survival, when we saw you with Aaliyah, when you met her when Beyonce, when she was 3 years old. So how you gonna act like you can't believe that you so heartbroken, you would never do nothing with a minor, and all them little girls, them girls was minors.
What did you say to yourself at that time? Wow.
That's a fantastic talent.
Jaw-dropping claims that Beyonce faked her entire pregnancy from day one and claimed Kathy's child as her own flesh and blood. A narrative so wild that brilliant internet sleuths are currently tearing apart the lyrics from Beyonce's recent Cowboy Carter era, swearing up and down that the Queen Bey herself is secretly, desperately confessing to the entire Kathy White cover-up right in our ears, masking her unbearable guilt with country twangs and acoustic guitars while praying we don't connect to the dark dots. And frankly, how on earth can we not connect the dots when everyone and their mother perfectly remembers that infamous, highly suspicious, utterly bizarre moment from 2011 on live television when Beyonce sat down for an interview and her so-called pregnant stomach...
And that looks crazy, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that this is a real baby. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that this is a fake baby bump. If this is a fake baby, all the women that's in my chat right now that's been pregnant, that knows pregnant people, that's probably pregnant watching me right now, is this what a baby's supposed to look like? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no sense to me. You know, like, what do you got to fake a pregnancy for? Then you wonder why we're curious about these children. You wonder why we want to know where the other kids is at. Smash that like button, everybody that's coming in the building. We are surviving Beyonce's fake baby bump. We are surviving her fake baby bump.
remembers that infamous, highly suspicious, utterly bizarre moment from 2011 on live television when Beyonce sat down for an interview and her so-called pregnant stomach literally folded inward like a deflating couch cushion.
So, and Jay-Z were in London living it big time back in like 88. They were in this huge, I'm born and raised in England and I never saw an apartment that looked like that in England, or a flat, as we call it. I've never seen that. They were there for like, I don't know, 5 months, something.
And you see this? Jay-Z said, I never hung out with Epstein and Weinstein back in the 90s. But there is a female from another country that said that Jay-Z was living it up. Like living it up back then. That he had the super bag back in the 90s. And if you got the super bag, then you can hang with those type of sick demonic entities. Jay-Z! You know what I'm saying? They try to say, well, this so long ago, how could Jay-Z? People said that he had the bag back then. Smash that like button, guys. Everybody in the building. Salute to all of
Jay-Z
y'all.
were in London living it big time back in like 88. They were in this huge, I'm born and raised in England, and I never saw an apartment that looked like that in England, or a flat, as we call it. I've never seen that. They were there for a little bit? They were there for like, I don't know, 5 months, something.
It was a visual glitch in the Matrix that had Wendy Williams roaring on national TV, calling out the prosthetic bump for exactly what it allegedly was, while the panic-stricken Carters scrambled behind the scenes to do immediate aggressive damage control. Their alleged solution to the folding bump controversy, throwing a mind-boggling $1.3 million of cold, hard hush money at a premier New York hospital to lock down an entire...
Wow. They saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z put up some hush money. They put up some hush money to make this baby situation happen. Wow. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that Jay-Z and Beyonce paid some hush money for this baby situation to go through. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think so. Listen, it's just very mysterious to me. It's very, very mysterious, and I don't put nothing past any of this. I can't put it past it. I mean, Beyonce's mom is out here literally selling bad gumbo, pills of Bible, literally trying to allegedly unalive people. And you don't think that I think something happened to Wendy Williams?
The folding bump controversy, throwing a mind-boggling $1.3 million of cold, hard hush money at a premier New York hospital to lock down an entire maternity floor for Blue Ivy's birth, brutally shutting out regular expecting mothers, blocking all security cameras, and creating a terrifying fortress of absolute secrecy.
One that claims Jay-Z allegedly cheated on Beyonce with Kathy Coriana White. Now, Coriana, I'm not going to read this because I knew Coriana. I met Coriana many times, and I've been around her because I met her through Claudia Jordan. Claudia recently.
Wow, see? Now, Jason Shee knows Beyonce, knows Jay-Z's hairstyle, and the woman that was allegedly unalive, Jason Shee. You know what I'm saying? And this woman right here knows a whole lot about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jason Shee knows a whole lot.
Blocking all security cameras and creating a terrifying fortress of absolute secrecy.
One that claims Jay-Z allegedly cheated on Beyonce with Kathy Coriana White. Now, Coriana, I'm not going to read this because I knew Coriana. I met Coriana many times, and I've been around her because I met her through Claudia Jordan. Claudia recently has spoken out about it. Well, there was this whole allegation that Jay-Z had this relationship with Coriana, and Coriana was literally young, vibrant. She appeared to be healthy, and then one day and it became a...
Y'all hear that? Jason Shee just said that girl was young, she was vibrant, such a vibrant thing, and then she just mysteriously dies. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that girl, that Jay-Z's alleged mistress, was unalived. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think that she was unalived. Yes, baby, Jason Shee. Jason Shee knows a lot. You know what I'm saying? Jason Shee knows a lot. Smash that like button, guys. We need 400 likes. It's too many people in the building. You know what I mean? Jason Shee saying it's very mysterious.
I'm not going to read this because I knew Coriana. I met Coriana many times, and I've been around her because I met her through Claudia Jordan. Claudia recently has spoken out about it. Well, there was this whole allegation that Jay-Z had this relationship with Coriana, and Coriana was literally young, vibrant. She appeared to be healthy, and then one day and it became a big thing because when you know somebody who's young and vibrant, all of a sudden out of nowhere, just people start to speculate. Well,
Critics at the time, and even more so now, argue this was the ultimate desperate smoke and mirrors tactic, specifically designed to smuggle a surrogate-born baby into the building without a single nurse or doctor catching on to the ultimate Hollywood lie. But if you think a fake baby bump is the biggest, baddest skeleton hiding in the Carter closet, brace yourself for a sudden twist that will make your blood run absolutely cold, because an anonymous alleged victim has just stepped out of the terrifying shadows with a story that paints Jay-Z not just as a cheating husband, but as a chilling, calculating accomplice to absolute evil. Picture this. A young, terrified woman allegedly wakes up completely disoriented in a heavily guarded, locked hotel room, her vision blurry, her heart pounding out of her chest, only to realize she is trapped with none other than the disgraced Hollywood monster Harvey Weinstein and the hip-hop mogul Jay-Z.
And y'all remember when the girl said that she woke up buck naked in the bed, allegedly, with this sick demonic entity and Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe this victim. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think she's lying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Goddess at Sir Pure Survival. At Sir Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get them likes up. You know what I mean? Everybody. Poison Puppet. Salute to Poison Puppet. Says smash that like button. And Poison Puppet, I be trying to tell him, Poison Puppet, because I don't like keep saying smash that like button. Pure Survival. You see when it be all these people in the building? It's like they looking at the screen like they don't even just know how to. Let me hit the like button. It's free, goddammit. It don't cost you no money. You know, I don't like saying it all day, but look at them. They look very happy together. Jay-Z and Weinstein look as happy as Diddy Glover and Jay-Z used to be. They all look like a happy fucking family, freak off family.
And blurry, her heart pounding out of her chest, only to realize she's trapped with none other than the disgraced Hollywood monster Harvey Weinstein and the hip-hop mogul Jay-Z. The victim's horrifying, stomach-churning claim,
because I was young, and, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at.
Oh, I didn't even know that was coming. Jay-Z, you want to do an interview, right? Why didn't you mention nothing about your alleged biological son, Ramir? Pure Survival. That whole interview, sir. We don't give a damn about your music. None of that type of stuff. We not going to care about that till we find out if you innocent or guilty. Or unless you the father or if you not the father. You still ain't said nothing about this boy. And he got to live with that hairstyle for the rest of his life because of you.
She's trapped with none other than the disgraced Hollywood monster Harvey Weinstein and the hip-hop mogul Jay-Z. The victim's horrifying, stomach-churning claim,
because I was young, and, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years.
That Weinstein proceeded to commit unspeakable, violent acts of misconduct against her while Jay-Z, yes, Jay-Z himself, allegedly just sat there in the dark shadows, watching the horror unfold like it was some sick, twisted...
And the girl said that Jay-Z sat there and was watching the horror take place. You know what I'm saying? Like he was allegedly getting off on this man SAing her. And he's sitting there watching. It's not far-fetched, Jay-Z, because Diddy used to sit in a Halloween freak-off mask, choking his chicken, watching, Cassie Ventura being used as a human bath stall, like a human stall. He sat there and got off on watching people pee on her like R. Kelly. Pure Survival. So how we know you wasn't sitting there with this man masturbating, watching him do this demonic stuff? It's all about these rituals, this witchcraft stuff. I'm sorry. I believe all of it. I'm not saying Jay-Z is guilty. I'm not saying that his hairstyle is guilty. I'm just saying I'm not putting it past his hairstyle. I'm just not. I'm not putting it past it. I'm not.
Acts of misconduct against her while Jay-Z, yes, Jay-Z himself, allegedly just sat there in the dark shadows, watching the horror unfold like it was some sick, twisted movie, treating her severe trauma as nothing more than VIP entertainment. Let that sink in for a second. Jay-Z, the billionaire icon, the rap god, allegedly acting as a silent, willing spectator to Harvey Weinstein's depravity, which completely changes the entire narrative of his career and forces us to frantically ask what other horrific crimes are hiding behind those designer sunglasses. And just in case you thought that was an isolated incident of horrific, unforgivable judgment, former Inner Circle confidant Larry Johnson has decided he is no longer keeping his mouth shut to protect the billionaires. Larry is stepping up to the microphone to absolutely obliterate Jay-Z's carefully crafted reputation, describing high society. But he isn't the only one risking it all to expose the ugly truth, because the legendary and fiercely unapologetic Jaguar Wright is also on a relentless, scorched earth warpath right now. Jaguar is taking to
And y'all remember when Jaguar Wright tried to speak, they had silenced her. They silenced her.
Platform she can find.
And that football player, y'all remember what that football player said about Beyonce and Jay-Z? This dude right here, I have not forgot about it. He said he was at that party and Beyonce and them, it was kids at the party, everything. This dude right here, NFL player.
Turning whispers into a storm that refuses to die.
Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. And we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to be like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults, which I can respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young, I don't know.
Now you hear this? This man said that Jay-Z rented a freak off house. Beyonce, all of them was there. And some children, some little children of the corn came out of nowhere during survival around all of these grown, drunk, and high and freak off adults. Where did the children of the corn come from, Jay-Z? Smash that like button, guys. The children of the corn came from out of nowhere.
Mind you, it's all adults, which I can respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young, I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking loud music and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this and then sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy? Or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say?
Why would your wife say to this little kid, isn't this sexy? Isn't this sexy? This is crazy, guys. Smash that like button, man. And prayers for all the people. Like, if you hung out with this man, and every time I play this video where he's chasing them little girls around the kitchen, man, it's so horrifying. It's so horrifying. But I gotta show it. Look at that man. This is your friend Epstein. Chasing little kids around the daggone kitchen. Look at that. He haul-assing. Chasing it. Look at him. Look. Look, he out of breath. The man was out of breath. This is how you know that they was allegedly eating children. Because he's chasing them in the kitchen. That's probably when they was about to start eating them. Wow. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that this was one of the days that the children was about to get ate during survival. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think that they were about to start eating children. Because allegedly eating children. I don't think that it's a coincidence that he's chasing them around in the kitchen around the pots, the pans, the Obey seasoning. He's chasing them around with the Obey seasoning. This is horrifying, guys. Smash that like button. Everybody in the building, smash that like button. Yes, sweetheart, the Obey. Look at this. Look at the man. He out of breath. All them drugs and all that nasty shit in your system. You running out of breath, feces everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z, like I said, he doesn't like that we are talking about him. That's why he came out to do that interview. But what Flex said, I'll never change it. Because Jay-Z's watching us from a fake page right now.
I'm gonna tell you about Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you about Jay-Z. You want me to tell you about Jay-Z? You want me to tell you? You know, he wanted me to tell you why he can't be on social media? What? Because he's the most sensitive motherfucker on the planet, and he can't take niggas in his comments telling him the truth. Oh, what? Okay? Yeah. Okay? Man, okay. He can't take it. He can't open up social media. You know what Jay does? He watches social media from a fake page.
See that? He watches social media from a fake page. You know what I mean? He got a man unit on. He got the emoji yellow teeth. Oh, Flex, I didn't even notice he had the emoji yellow ones. Hold on, let me see his teeth again.
I'm gonna tell you about Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you about Jay-Z. You want me to tell you about Jay-Z? You want me to tell you? You know he wanted me to tell you why he can't be on social media? What? Because he's the most sensitive motherfucker on the planet, and he can't take niggas in his comments telling him the truth. Oh, what? Okay? Yeah. Okay? Man, okay. He can't take it. He can't open up social media. You know what Jay does?
Now, I'm not going to lie. Flex definitely has the movie theater yellow popcorn teeth. He has the emoji yellow teeth, the banana peel yellow teeth, the Big Bird yellow teeth. But he's speaking the truth out of his buttery teeth. I mean, he's telling the truth. Throughout all the butter that he's talking through, he's spitting the truth with or without the butter. You know what I'm saying? He likes butter on his popcorn, extra butter when he goes to the movie theaters.
He watches social media from a fake page. I'm gonna tell you about Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you about Jay-Z. You want me to tell you about Jay-Z? You want me to tell you? You know he wanted me to tell you why he can't be on social media? What? Because he's the most sensitive motherfucker on the planet, and he can't take niggas in his comments telling him the truth. Oh, what?
Yes, y'all got to put the butter popcorn emojis in there. And shout out to Gene Deal and Gene Deal's clip on kneecaps exposing Beyonce's bad breath. I think it's demon breath. You know what I'm saying? And that's why her and Jay-Z allegedly is always on demon time, because she has demon breath. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Beyonce has demon breath. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think so. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't think she has
I said that shit years ago about how bad Beyonce breath was. But now when I say it, it goes viral. Shout out to Big Shorty, my man used to bodyguard her. I said that shit years ago about how bad Beyonce breath was. But now when I say it goes viral. Shout out to Big Shorty, my man used to bodyguard her. I said that shit years ago about how bad Beyonce breath was. But now when I say it goes viral.
And it's very, very believable from the way that she's covering her mouth. The way she's covering her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because if her breath stinks that bad, like allegedly, it probably burns from the inside. It's probably burning from the inside, like whenever she speaks. So that's why she's holding it, pure survival. It's literally hot. Beyonce probably could spit fire. Pure survival. I'm talking about fire coming out there, motherfucker. Baby, tonight, yo, fire and shit coming out. She got that dragon breath. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, even with the gumbo stuff, why is Beyonce's mother out there selling this gumbo? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying, trying to, unalive people with that gumbo. That's why I believe this stuff. Did any of y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all had Beyonce's mom gumbo? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all wouldn't eat the gumbo.
Stinks. I feel like I would throw up, but even from
that gumbo smelled off like something just wasn't right, and you could tell.
Y'all greedy asses see what's going on with Mama Nose and that damn gumbo, right? You see, the problem is y'all trust people too much. Soon as shit start trending, y'all do what the trends say. You had numerous people go and get that gumbo and said that gumbo was nasty. You had numerous people go and get that gumbo and say Mama Nose had an attitude. And then you had another woman say that she wasn't about to give her money to a lugao. And I don't think you know what that is. But you see, the quickest way for somebody to do something to you is through your stomach. Now,
wow, the quickest way for somebody to do something to you is through your stomach. Pure survival. That's why they say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with what this man is saying. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all disagree. Because he's saying we done heard that the gumbo was bad. We done heard all of this bad stuff. But people were still going out there to still experience this demonic gumbo.
What's going on with Mama Nose and that damn gumbo, right? You see, the problem is y'all trust people too much. Soon as shit start trending, y'all do what the trends say. You had numerous people go and get that gumbo and said that gumbo was nasty. You had numerous people go and get that gumbo and say Mama Nose had an attitude. And then you had another woman say that she wasn't about to give her money to a lugao. And I don't think you know what that is. But you see, the quickest way for somebody to do something to you is through your stomach. Now, all of a sudden, Houston Health Department is shutting her down. They're investigating her gumbo stand.
Wow. Houston Health Department shut her down. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all knew that. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all didn't know that. I didn't even know that. If they dumb enough to eat it after hearing about it, that's what the F they get. I agree with you, Seeker of the Truth. Pure survival. If you know that they done shut the department down, some people is hard-headed and they be fanning out. And some people just be wanting to join the Illuminati. They want to join the Illuminati. That's why I be telling y'all to put the garlic in the chats when they come in my chat. And they be trying to say, oh, shut up, they're innocent. Why are you hating on them, bringing down the black man and all this type of shit? They're vampires. Because I'm not just talking about one set of people. I'm talking about the whole system, the whole Hollywood, all of them. But I can't lead with certain names, Pure Survival, because they're going to shut me down like they did before, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, they will silence you.
For somebody to do something to you, it's through your stomach. Now, all of a sudden, Houston Health Department is shutting her down. They're investigating her gumbo stand. You got people saying they got sick after they ate this gumbo. Now, let me ask you this. What y'all think she put in this gumbo?
Hello everybody, what's up? How are you doing today? Welcome back. It's your girl Amy. So social media has been going absolutely crazy over Mama Tina's Gumbo. That's the Creole dish from Beyonce's mom that she's been selling at the Houston rodeo. And before it even got messy, people were hyping it up like it was the best gumbo on earth. But then rumors started swirling online that some folks claimed they got food poisoning, stomach.
You hear that? Even people in Africa. She said if you eat the gumbo, people ate a lot of the gumbo, and people got sick because they feel like they were poisoned the gumbo. Don't eat the gumbo because it's going to make you take a doo-doo, and the doo-doo is going to be such a big log when you eat the gumbo from the doo-doo. Smash that like button, guys. You got people in other countries saying this gumbo's bad.
People were hyping it up like it was the best gumbo on earth. But then rumors started swirling online that some folks claimed they got food poisoning, stomach aches, nausea, and diarrhea after trying it. And some even spread wild theories about cult symbolism and strange stuff behind the scene. Let's watch this, then I'll be back shortly.
So Mama Tina's Gumbo stand has officially been shut down by the Houston Health Department. Now, according to the Houston Health Department, they said that there was some unhealthy, unsanitary practices that was happening. Now, they opened up a permit, and the permit...
Now, that got to be crazy. If you really got shut down and they said that it was unsatisfying practices, so for sure they came there with some stuff, allegedly, I guess, trying to slow up the population. You know what they do when they made anthrax? Remember when anthrax came and the shit was coming in the mail, pure survival? I didn't give a damn when anthrax came. I felt bad that people were being unalived from it. But I never, at that time, I didn't even like to check my mail. Pure survival. Only thing I had in that motherfucker was bills. But trust me, anytime I was expecting a check, I didn't give a damn about anthrax. I said, I'm about to catch it. Pure survival. My check is about to come. I'm checking the damn mail. I'm just going to die for this goddamn 300 I'm waiting for in the mail. You know, but it's crazy.
Stuff behind the scene. Let's watch this, then I'll be back shortly.
So Mama Tina's Gumbo stand has officially been shut down by the Houston Health Department. Now, according to the Houston Health Department, they said that there was some unhealthy, unsanitary practices that was happening. Now, they opened up a permit, and the permit was supposed to be for a commercial kitchen, and come to find out, they was even making the gumbo in that commercial kitchen that they had on the permit. They was making it somewhere else, and they was transporting it. And stuff that was supposed to be frozen, they found out was not frozen at all.
Damn, so they had food, Beyonce's mom and Beyonce's mom cheekbones had food that wasn't even frozen. That's crazy. So they just selling it to you raw dog. Raw dog, no protection, no condom. Pure survival. This is, can't you giving us raw food? Now it's bad enough we getting our backs blown out without protection. Now you not even giving us protection on the food? Smash that like button, guys. This, man, like this is very, very devastating.
Gumbo in that commercial kitchen that they had on the permit. They was making it somewhere else, and they was transporting it. And stuff that was supposed to be frozen, they found out was not frozen at all. You can't play around with stuff like that. Plus, y'all had like crab or seafood in there. Oh no. Oh no. Once crab is in the mix, no. So at the end of the day, I don't understand why y'all coming at this girl for having this this gumbo stand shut down, because she done saved somebody else from getting violently sick. Y'all see what happened to that guy who was sweating and was like throwing it up right away?
I don't care how good it is. Not for his good thing. Yeah. But it's good though. It's good. Pretty good, Mama T. Good job.
Y'all, I just ate some of Mama Tina gumbo at the rodeo.
Oh my God. Do you see this man's forehead sweating like this? This man is literally damn near sweating to death after taking a bite of the gumbo. Oh my God. He looked like somebody dumped a whole bucket of water on his head like he just won the Super Bowl. Pure survival. This is crazy.
Good though. It's good. Pretty good, Mama T. Good job.
Y'all,
look at him.
I just ate some of Mama Tina gumbo at the rodeo.
Wow. Prayers.
Hey, look. Oh, sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Mama Tina. It's a spoil, but it feel horrible. Yeah, I see I'm sweating. I just threw up all that throw up.
Wow.
Yesterday, I said Beyonce's mama was wrong as fuck for making them shark shit cups like that. And y'all said, oh, you're hating on somebody else's excellence. You're hating on somebody else's come up. Now somebody just came up with food poisoning.
Mama Tina's gumbo was a domination and distraction spell. And this is all alleged. This is my own opinion as a psychic medium.
Oh, she's saying that it was a distraction. You know what I mean? This woman and this woman's bonnet is saying that not only, you know what I'm saying, like I believe that they was trying to unalive people, allegedly. But her and her bonnet is saying it was a distraction to try to take off the minds of what's going on with these Epstein files. And that probably was a distraction.
I just came up with food poisoning.
Mama Tina's gumbo was a domination and distraction spell. And this is all alleged. This is my own opinion as a psychic medium, as a practicing witch, as an occultist. One thing that I know is my grandma always told me that food is a way to a man's heart. If you want to manipulate and you want to control anybody, all you need to do is feed them, right? I got family down south. Baby, we practice that Haitian, Louisiana voodoo.
Wow.
That voodoo.
Wow, this girl in her bonnet admits that she practices voodoo. Oh my God. She admits, so she knows when she's seeing a witchcraft demon. She practices voodoo and open up her mouth like her breath smell like doo-doo. Pure survival. So she know voodoo and her breath smell like doo-doo.
I got family down south. Baby, we practice that Haitian Louisiana voodoo. That hoodoo. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And one thing that a lot of women do when they are trying to dominate situations, similar to what women do when they put their menstrual in men's spaghetti, they are dominating a person through the ingredients and the intention that they are putting into the food.
Wow.
That girl says she is not finna give her money.
This is crazy, man. Like all the survivors, man. Smash that like button for the survivors, the people who survive Beyonce's mom's Gumbo. You know, we got to give it up to the survivors, especially that man that was nearly sweated to death. The man that nearly had sweat to death. You know what I mean? We got to give it up to the survivors that even took that chance to eat that gumbo, because I wouldn't have never done it. Pure survival. Thank you, baby. Telling them smash that like button, guys. You know what I mean? That is crazy. So it could have been a distraction and to unalive people. That's a double whammy. That's a double whammy, man. Prayers for the survivors that ate Beyonce's mom gumbo. I can't stress that any much, you know.
Oh, and I believe her because she got an accent, so I know she know what she's talking about. Everybody who ate Tina Knowles gumbo, this gumbo, the reason why y'all sick is because y'all don't know what the fuck she put in that damn gumbo. And see, if you know anything about Lulu, you know that they last for 101 days. The curse lasts for at least 101 days.
Whoa, okay, so it's a voodoo curse that lasts for 101 days. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that Beyonce's mom put voodoo on that gumbo. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't believe that. But she said it lasts for 100 and something days. That's crazy.
So I know she know what she's talking about. Everybody who ate Tina Knowles gumbo, this gumbo, the reason why y'all sick is because y'all don't know what the fuck she put in that damn gumbo. And see, if you know anything about Lulu, you know that they last for 101 days. The curse lasts for at least 101 days. That means whatever the fuck going on with y'all stomach right now, you finna feel that shit for the next 2, 3, 4 months. And what's crazy is that y'all ran out there to buy this gumbo just because Tina Knowles' name is behind it. Talking about, oh, we might be eating human remains, but 16 to 18 hours to make gumbo.
Wow, 16 to 18 hours it took her to put this gumbo together. Pure survival. People could have possibly been eating human remains. This is wild, man. People are crazy. Really went to go eat the shit just to see if they could find a toenail, like a toenail inside the motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, guys. Allegedly human remains in the gumbo, and then they got to be sick for the next motherfucking 3-4 months.
Whatever the fuck going on with y'all stomach right now, you finna feel that shit for the next 2, 3, 4 months. And what's crazy is that y'all ran out there to buy this gumbo just because Tina Knowles' name is behind it. Talking about, oh, we might be eating human remains, but 16 to 18 hours to make gumbo. And yes, you do not eat gumbo. You don't cook gumbo in the heat. You just don't do that. Anybody who's cooked gumbo should know that. And why would a woman that's otherwise wealthy be out here selling $25 cups of gumbo?
Wow, yes. Make it make sense though, guys. Like she said, why would this rich woman, pure survival, be literally selling this nasty, that looks like brains. For some reason, to me, that looked like somebody's brains in there. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. And as rich as she is, why would she be scamming the people, allegedly, charging $25 for somebody's motherfucking brains? And this is, it's something behind it, guys. Smash that like button. It's something big behind this.
You just don't do that. Anybody who's cooked gumbo should know that. And why would a woman that's otherwise wealthy be out here selling $25 cups of gumbo. Do y'all even use y'all brain sometimes before y'all just run out here and try to, because y'all want to be a part of something?
I don't care how hungry I is. You really think I would take my money and go give it to Lugau to go eat from her? You really think I would voluntarily eat from a Lugau? Huh?
Do you think that she would really volunteer to do that? Do you think little mama would volunteer to do that? She knows better. Little mama lip gloss knows what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Tell him again, little mama.
Brain sometimes before y'all just run out here and try to, because y'all want to be a part of something?
I don't care how hungry I is. You really think I would take my money and go give it to Lugau to go eat from her? You really think I would voluntarily eat from a Lugau? Huh? I don't care how hungry I is, how curious I is, how broke I is, how rich I is. Whatever circumstance I'm in, it's some abzibas. Whatever circumstance I am in life at that time, why would I go to a Lugau and eat a gumbo? Don't you guys know that the way people is get you the most, the way these switches and warlocks get you the most is through your food and your drink. They get you with and your clothes. They get you with your clothes, and you think I ain't going to line and eat.
And you know what? That is definitely true. Like I told y'all, vampires got different ways that they can attack during survival. Some vampires can sleep. Some vampires just glide. You know what I'm saying? This vampire right here, Beyonce's mom, she's like a top head vampire. She probably flew all the way to the motherfucking, all the way to Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a different kind of vampire, you know? And I'm sorry, ma'am, I wouldn't have never trusted eat that gumbo, pure survival. Especially the fact that I've been calling out Hollywood, calling these demons that sleep upside down, pure survival. Shout out to Hobby. Hobby Man just hit that super chat. Shout out to Hobby Man. Hobby Man first in the building to hit that super chat. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But we are trying to survive this woman's gumbo. And this is a survivor right here, guys.
Witches and warlocks get you the most is through your food and your drink. They get you with and your clothes. They get you with your clothes, and you think I ain't going to line and eat from Ubas.
I know I may be late talking about this, but I'm actually glad that I didn't immediately cover it because I really just wanted to see what was going to happen to y'all after going down there to the rodeo and paying a premium for Mama Tina's gumbo. If you went down there and paid for that gumbo, you get whatever the fuck you have coming to you. You get whatever you get. Some of y'all just have no self-love, no self-esteem, and no kind of spiritual discernment. You're like literally NPCs. Why would you go down there? Unless you practice the same kind of magic that they practice, I don't know why you would trust that gumbo. And some of y'all...
And she's telling the truth. If you don't know the same kind of magic and the rituals and the demonic like passwords and different things like that with them, if you don't have any garlic on your neck, number one, that's why I always tell y'all about garlic during survival. If you went around Beyonce's mom and you didn't have no garlic around your motherfucking neck, no garlic water guns, if she came towards you, you could start spraying the motherfucking water gun. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't have none of that, how did you think you were going to survive?
Get whatever the fuck you have coming to you. You get whatever you get. Some of y'all just have no self-love, no self-esteem, and no kind of spiritual discernment. You're like literally NPCs. Why would you go down there? Unless you practice the same kind of magic that they practice, I don't know why you would trust that gumbo. And some of y'all are really under like deep spells. Because I just don't know why you would do that.
Under deep spells. Shout out to Goddess News. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Salute to Goddess. She just told y'all to hit that like button, guys. You know what I'm talking about? Goddess has spoken. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. T Eagles just hit that super chat. Pure survival. So now the super chats is coming. Super chat is coming, and Beyonce's mom, just know I am not going to spend no super chat money on that goddamn gumbo. Pure survival. There's no way, pure survival, that I'm going to spend the super chats on that gumbo. Smash that like button, guys.
I don't know why you would trust that gumbo. And some of y'all are really under like deep spells because I just don't know why you would do that. First of all, she made it clear that there was something in the gumbo when she told you it would take her 16 to 20 hours to make. What meal besides barbecue takes that long to make? And that's if you're doing like competition barbecue where you're like smoking brisket and you're really trying to get tender meat.
Wow.
No stew or no soup on this planet takes over 16 hours to make. That was her telling you that this shit ain't just your regular gumbo.
The fact that y'all went to the Houston rodeo and decided to eat Tina Knowles gumbo is diabolical. And it lets me know that y'all really are monkey see, monkey do ass people, and y'all do not think for yourselves.
And you gotta give it up to T.I. and Tiny's daughter. T.I. and Tiny's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because what she's saying it is diabolical. It is very diabolical.
16 hours to make. That was her telling you that this shit ain't just your regular gumbo.
The fact that y'all went to the Houston rodeo and decided to eat Tina Knowles gumbo is diabolical. And it lets me know that y'all really are monkey see, monkey do ass people, and y'all do not think for yourselves. And now everybody's sick. First of all, gumbo do not take 16 to 18 hours to cook. Flaw number one. Flaw number two, who the hell cooks gumbo in the heat? Nobody. Third of all, why the hell would a wealthy woman be at the Houston rodeo selling $25 bowls of gumbo?
All right, guys, here.
Point blank period. Shout out to Tracy. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Stacy just said, congratulations on your 200,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, Tracy. And then you see the 200,000 balloons in the air. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. These were my surprise balloons too, guys. I'm talking about, listen, my baby came in the door. She like, baby, look. I'm like, what? I just told her I got 200,000 subscribers, but like she instantly was in celebration mode, and it was definitely a blessing, guys. So thank you so much. You know what I mean? We've been rocking and rolling and doing this shit for a long time, surviving these people. You know what I'm saying? We're survivors. We are survivors. We're not going to give, but we're not going to stop. We don't care if Diddy gets harder. We're survivors. We're not going to give, but. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period.
Why the hell would a wealthy woman be at the Houston rodeo selling $25 bowls of gumbo?
All right, guys, here's what actually went down after all the hype and the online claims. So Mama Tina's Gumbo stall was temporarily shut down by the Houston Health Department at the rodeo after a complaint investigation. And one of the reasons mentioned on social media was that someone claimed they became ill.
And you know that this is big, guys. You got to understand. Anytime you have, this is the girl that's playing Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson was young. You know what I mean? Like in the new Michael Jackson movie that come out next month. She plays Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson's a little kid. So anytime that you have Michael Jackson come out and tell you about this gumbo, that's when you know this shit's serious.
Shut down by the Houston Health Department at the rodeo after a complaint investigation. And one of the reasons mentioned on social media was that someone claimed they became ill after eating it. Not even one, a lot of people. And the closure was reportedly tied to permit accuracy and food safety concerns, like how the food was stored and prepared, which officials needed to verify before reopening. And some social users are still saying the gumbo gave them food poisoning, while others defended it or say they enjoyed it. So the people...
See, we just can't trust these people. Just the bottom line, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Jay-Z, all of this is alleged. We all believe what we believe. And I'm just praying for Wendy Williams. And I wanted to make it clear, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody's speaking about Wendy no more. You know what I mean? So I want to put her name back in the algorithm. And let's not forget, Wendy Williams was the one exposing this stuff first. You know what I mean? Even Beyonce almost was spit up after eating the gumbo. Even Beyonce spit up. Look. Your own daughter. Look. She eating the gumbo. Look at Beyonce. Oh! Even with the funky breath. She spit that gumbo out. Look at Beyonce. Now, see that, Beyonce? How do you feel now that you're eating the gumbo? Pure survival. While your mom out here doing what she doing. Look at you. Go ahead, eat the gumbo, anime. Eat the gumbo, anime. Why are you throwing up, anime bullet? You're gonna eat that gumbo now. You're gonna sing the song. And I want you to hold on now. I got a little bit of powder. You're gonna sing the song, anime. Anime bullet. You're gonna eat the gumbo now. I'm telling you, don't make me mad, anime bullet. Eat the damn gumbo, and then I want you to sing. Look at this shit. And I'm telling you, Beyonce, everybody, smash that like button. We got to play Beyonce real fast. Remember all those lies you told when you met me, you was way too old. Now you in Epstein files, messing around with the child. You know goddamn well you probably about to go to jail. You're gonna end up going to hell. Ooh, and I don't even know what to say. My sister punched you in the face, and you ain't even put up a fight, cause she knew something wasn't right. Ooh, and now you got me troubled down. I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb. I can see I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, Jay-Z, I ain't dumb. Ooh. We ain't dumb, Jay-Z, and we ain't dumb, Beyonce, and we ain't dumb Beyonce's mother and pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out everybody in the damn building. Free Wendy Williams. If Wendy Williams is alive, we want to free Wendy Williams. Why can't we hear what Wendy Williams got to say about this Epstein stuff? Why can't we hear what Wendy Williams got to say about this new Jay-Z's interview where he got that little ass boy on there? Jay-Z talking about I don't deal with minors, but that boy that was interviewing you looked like he was about 3 or 4 years old. Pure survival. I don't deal with minors, but you got a minor interviewing you. That little ass boy. Did you know I heard the interview person? They said that little boy is literally like 40 years old. Pure survival. He's a, what's that boy? Webster or Arnold? Remember Webster or Arnold? Like that's old as hell, but they still look like a little boy. That's what they said. Shout out to Dexter. Dexter just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Give it up to Dexter. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z don't deal with minors, but he got that little boy on that damn interview that was scared to death to ask Jay-Z real questions. That little boy was trained. He knew what to ask Jay-Z and what not to ask Jay-Z. Pure survival. His job was on the line. If he asked Jay-Z the wrong thing, you know, and I'm sitting there watching the interview. I'm like, damn, okay, ask him about Ramir. Ask him about Ramir. Shout out to Shady, just subscribe during survival. You know what I mean? And shout out to Ramir. Ramir is a survivor. You know what I mean? To let everybody know, an update, I just didn't even make it super public, but I already had Ramir's people reach out to me already. We already spoke. He's out of the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And he's not. He did not even want to talk about the whole situation of why he was there, but it's supposed to have been like an injury. You know what I mean? He was out playing basketball or some shit. So it wasn't even behind Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle why he was in the hospital. But he really was. And I'm glad to know that. I'm glad that you okay. That's all I wanted to know. I'm making this shit, awareness. And they told me they appreciated it. And I still don't know if Ramir just said that because they don't want to even let it be known what really happened to him and why he was in the hospital. He's still fighting Jay-Z right now, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, We're going to see how the cookie crumbles with all of this. Justice for Jay-Z's son Ramir, absolutely. Wendy, hold a note up to the window if Webster is in danger, girl. Yes, please, Wendy, hold up a note. Let us know that you're fine. We want to know. Look, Jamil, why didn't you ask Jay-Z for an interview? Man, Willie, you know Jay-Z and his hairstyle. Soon as they walk in the room, Jay-Z and them would have unalived me. That's why I wouldn't even want to interview with him. Because I know that I would get abducted. You know what I'm saying? You see how my back is firmly like this, where I can sit up like this, guys? You know, if I do an interview with Jay-Z and then y'all see me walking all of a sudden with a hunchback, y'all be like, damn, Jamil done turned into the hunchback of Notre Dame that happened to him. Y'all gonna know it. They be like, look, Jamil sold his soul, guys. He done went and got his back blowed out. Yes, he got his back blowed out, but he got a great interview. Bible. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna let me interview Jay-Z because I'm gonna ask some shit that oh my God, I'm gonna break all the rules. First question I would ask Jay-Z, I would say, Jay-Z, what happened between you and Aaliyah? Okay, I know years ago it went public and Dame Dash was supposed to been the boyfriend. Like, and Dame Dash looked older than, well, I don't even know. Both of y'all motherfuckers are super old. You know what I mean? And shout out to Dame Dash's new dentures because ever since he been going on interviews, his teeth has not been falling out. So shout out to Dame Dash's brand new dentures. Salute to Alex. Alex just hit that super chat. Pure survival. But if Jay-Z, I would ask him, if Dame Dash was Aaliyah's man, then how come it's rumors that you was with Aaliyah? Were you with her first? Were you with, yeah, like, I don't understand. Robert Kelly, 2017 years old. He was with, married Aaliyah. All of y'all was a bunch of grown motherfuckers surrounding Aaliyah like a rap cipher. So I don't get it. You know what I mean? And Dame Dash, the only one where we can say, okay, Aaliyah was actually of age at that point. I believe so. But that's kind of creepy. See, I'm going to ask Jay-Z shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to ask Jay-Z sitting there. Imagine me interviewing Jay-Z, and I come out of nowhere and I say, Jay-Z, can you tell me what this means? Ain't no woman like the one I got. No one can you better. Even if she's underage. I'll come in any weather. Like, I'm going to be asking them shit about that. You know what I mean? I'm going to be like, listen. It's the hard knock pipe for ya. It's the underage pipe for ya. Statically says, Epstein says, we can't chit. Statically eating a whole bunch of kids. It's the hard knock. Like I'm going to be asking shit. I'll be playing too much. Jay-Z be like, I'm not, get this motherfucker. We going to get him unalived. Put him where Wendy Williams is at. They'll have me and Wendy Williams up there and shit. Like, they'll be spinning me around. They'll be like, look, Jamil can't talk no more. He can't see. He can't. I don't want nothing to do with the industry. I want to be able to say what I want to say to the man of Makusa. I want to be able to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Once you sign contracts with them, literally, you have to get NDAs. Anytime you go to parties, different stuff, you can't share nothing. Remember back in the day, if you got around celebrities, you ask them for a picture, stuff like that, so you can show your family, Mom, look who I was around. Well, look, you know what I mean? You want to show people. Now, you know, you're not even allowed to do none of that type of stuff. And you wouldn't even feel comfortable to do it. But you still got some crazy people that'll do it. Like to go out there to eat that gumbo. Just to try to get a picture and just to be able to say, yeah, I ate Beyonce's mom gumbo. So what? My breath smell like doodle now. But at least I ate the motherfucking gumbo. Some people framing the cups of gumbo. They putting the frames up on the wall of the gumbo. Like it's not the same as it used to be. You know, like knowing all of the things that I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like knowing why people couldn't speak out. Look at Usher. Usher is literally he's doing damage control after Diddy Glover allegedly did all the damage to his tasty cakes and he was out of control. You're doing damage control when Diddy Glover was on your biscuits going out of control. Does that make sense? And I found out because you know Diddy is about to go up for a new trial, or I forget what it's called. Diddy got something really, really big coming up to try to get him out. So Usher did that for Diddy to help him with this new trial to try to get Diddy out of jail. You trying to get this man out of jail? I knew right then and there. I said Usher and Diddy be writing each other back and forth. Usher's been writing him since he's been in there. He still got Usher in the palm of his freak off hands for his appeal hearing. Yes, thank you so much, Tammy. Usher did that for Diddy's appeal hearing. And Justin Bieber swung on him, took off on him because Usher allegedly promised that he was going to testify against Diddy with him. He promised that he was going to step up. Both of y'all was little kids. There is no way is all of this inappropriate footage where Diddy saying, look, you know better to not tell the world what you done did with Big Brother Puff on national TV. All of that spooky shit, Usher, we know that Diddy did something to y'all, allegedly. I'm just going to say that. But you still trying to protect him, and that's why Justin Bieber is so heartbroken and upset and really thought you would be there for him when he's been being strong, ready to step up, tired of doing drugs and alcohol and fighting that stuff with that. He's still going to have to live with it forever, just like you. But you still under Diddy Glover's freak off hold. You and Diddy are going to be in your relationship when you get out. I mean, when he gets out. That's why you're trying to help him get out. Young Miami's trying to help him with his appeal so she can get back to getting Diddy's money. You want Diddy to get out of jail so he can get back to getting your cakes. So you can get back to giving up them tasty cakes and them Super Bowl freak-off skates. I get it, Usher. I get it. But you did Justin Bieber wrong. And other young kids too, allegedly. It wasn't just Justin. Yes, his mom's super evil. She's sitting there doing all these prayers for Justin Bieber and stuff now. Patty, go sit down. You should have been praying for him when he was a little boy and you gave him away. Now she's saying, Justin, come on, let's pray together. Justin's already out of his mind right now. Do y'all understand? As mad as Justin Bieber was for Usher taking up for Diddy, Justin Bieber would have probably swung on Usher on national TV. Y'all think he just swung on Usher most seriously at Beyonce and Jay-Z's after party. You don't think Jay-Z had that shit like set up too with him? Look, Justin, you know what I mean? Like they know what's going on. Yeah, we want to have Justin swing on Usher so we can make Justin look like he's a psychopath and Usher's an innocent person to keep us all looking innocent. I don't trust none of these people. I am sorry. I there's no way that I can. Again, I don't look at none of that shit the same. When I want to listen to classic music, I go listen to the old shit. It ain't nothing that they can bring out today that I'm going to be interested in. Besides what you did last summer. What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? Tell us what you did last summer, Jay-Z. I'm telling you, Diddy set up Tupac and Biggie. Yup, Drex. And that's, I believe that as well. You know what I mean? Do I have some juice? I'm all out of juice. I need some motherfucking juice. Yeah, I'm talking about. The era of the wicked should come and end. Yes, Jim. Jims, you right. We need this wickedness to be over. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't care about them being brought down. Big voices like Wendy Williams, we need Wendy back. You know what I mean? Wendy Williams was Tasha K before the Tasha K. You know, and I don't dislike Tasha K. I don't. She's just funny. Tasha K and Tasha K's finger waves. Even when she came for me, that's an internet hater type of thing. When somebody see that you got a nice big, audience and people listen and follow, it's going to make another person feel like a hater when she doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? You have a big enough audience. You know what I'm saying? Go get your winos and drink your wine. You know what I'm saying? I support you and I support your OnlyFans. No, not your OnlyFans. Your what is it called? What the fuck is it called that she got again? A GoFundMe. I support your GoFundMe, Tasha. So you don't got to be hating. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Shout out to K Sales. One of my members just stepped in our building. Pure survival. Shout out to all my members. You know what I mean? And if you want to become a member, become a member. Why is she begging for money? Secret of the truth. That's what I need to know. Yes, baby. Not the GoFundMe, but the GoFundMe. Tasha K makes enough money. Like, she has enough money. You know what I mean? But the thing is, she did some shit with Cardi Want Barty. And if she would have to pay Cardi B's thing, she would be flat broke during survival. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has money, but she don't have the money for that. But you stepped out there, you didn't give a damn. You had a chance to take the videos down when she said, take the shit down. But Tasha feels like she's the king of the jungle. She's the king of the jungle. And I just let her just feel how she wants. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about you or the winos. Tasha, do your thing. I want everybody, motherfucker, to win. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I have no hateration, holleration in this dancery. In this dancery. Yeah, I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody. Oh, Queso just hit that super chat. Pure survival just dropped to 19 ball. Queso coming in this motherfucker just broke the super chat. Salute to Queso, man. Queso, man, we at 200,000 subscribers up this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And we hitting that super chat like crazy. That's why I said I don't care if Tasha K hates on me. I hope the best for her and her motherfucking and her GoFundMe. I have no problem with Tasha K and Tasha K's finger waves. She just hates on me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But I love y'all. Everybody, man. We love each other. You got to kill people with success, not violence, not negativity. You know what I mean? That's the old way. You remember when somebody pissed you off and you just ball your motherfucking fist? You like, oh man, I want to kick this person's ass. That person wants you to do that. You want to know why? So that person can call a police, pure survival, and celebrate you being locked up. No, you got to kill that person with kindness. That's just like if somebody cheat on you and break your motherfucking heart. They want you to be broken down, crying, laying on the ground. Oh my God, this hurts so bad. Why did you do me like that? Why did you do me like that? Fuck what I said. It don't mean shit now. Fuck the president's mind, his wealth. No, you gotta kill him with kindness. Come back like Jesus. Show him that you doing good. Show him that you looking good. Show him that you smelling good. You know what I mean? And then that's how you get the best revenge back against someone that done you wrong. Now you got other people telling them, like, boy, do you know? Look, you did that girl wrong. You broke her heart. She out there looking good. What? You talking about Denise? Yeah, Denise, the one that you broke her heart. Yeah, she looking good now. She done dolled up. Now he's sick and salty. On your line, talking about on your hotline bling. Denise, baby, I didn't mean to hurt you. Please take me back. Get the fuck on out of here. Prayers of Bible. You thought the grass was green, David? Then go back to that hole you left me for. You know what I'm saying? Same for the fellas. You know what I'm saying? When Teresa done did you wrong, you know what I mean? Had you crying and shit, your homies like, you want to go to the club? No, I just want to sit back and just bask in my motherfucking pain. You know what I mean? But when you come back, when Teresa see you doing good, you know what I'm talking about? You got your shit together, the things that you said you was going to do that you wasn't doing when you was with her. You done started doing those things now. You done got in the gym. You started to look good. You know what I'm saying? The little tenderonis is flocking around you. Now she trying to get back in your car and appear survival. Absolutely not. Back up with that Beyonce breath. I don't want you no more. How you gonna try to get back with me with that dingling breath? Back that dingling breath away from me. You trying to get back with me and you that breath smell like oral sex. Get up out of here. You know what I mean? But like I said, guys, kill people with kindness. Peace, love, and pure survival at all times. During survival.